Hey guys, so today we're going to be trying some new makeup, some things I've purchased myself, some things I've received in PR. Let me just give you a quick rundown of some of the things that we're going to be demoing today. This is definitely first impressions. I have not played with any of these things yet. I'm really excited. The first one is the Westman Atelier Lip Suede in Le Nude. This is her latest lip suede. She has one already, which is like in the red compact, and oh, look at this. That is like such a beautiful light nude shade. Ooh, these are the 4 shades in there. Oh, I'm so excited to try that out. So we'll be playing around with that. We're also going to be playing around with the new Glossier Ultra Lip Hydrating Shine and Color. So we're going to be doing quite a few lip swatches today. Really excited for that. In fact, I should remember to put on some lip balm. Let me do that right now. Just going to throw on some of my Suzanne Kaufman lip balm. Oh, and I forgot there was more stuff in here. So Credo Beauty is who sent me the Westman Atelier lip suede. They also sent me the original lip suede, which I have. So this is going to go into a future giveaway. I'm hoping that if I ever reach 175,000 subscribers here, I'm going to do a big giveaway. So this will be in that giveaway. And they also sent over, the Westman Atelier lip brush. I don't have this lip brush, so we'll use this to apply the new Le Nude lip suede. I also did purchase from Sephora the new Gucci lip pencil in the shade Rouge. I don't think this is going to work for the lip colors that I have, but I decided to get this color because it's like an orangey red, and I love orangey red lip colors, as you guys know, for the summertime. And I didn't have any lip pencils that were like exactly that tone. So I was hoping this was, and it looks like it is. Anyway, I don't think we'll be using this today, but I do plan on doing that summer lips video. I mentioned that in one of my previous videos and asked you guys to comment if you were interested. And so many of you said that you'd be interested in like my favorite summer lip products. So I think I'll throw that in that video. But I did also get a Gucci eyeliner. So they came out with some eyeliners, some lip liners. I got the shade Chocolate. So we'll be trying this out. And I do prefer kohl liners to gel liners. So I'm excited to try that. I do also have the new NARS Orgasm face palette. I'm really excited to try this out because these are all baked gelée products, which is incredible. And I'm not actually the biggest fan of the Orgasm blush, but in this formula, it may have a different effect. So I'm excited to try that on top of trying the new Natasha Denona puff paints. So we're gonna be just really kind of playing around with a lot of different products, a lot of lip products, a lot of cheap products. But Natasha Denona sent me her 3 new puff paints along with the Zendo palette, which I already have. So the Zendo palette is gonna go into that 175 giveaway. So we're gonna be playing with these puff paints today. I'm really excited. You guys know how much I love like a liquid cream blush. So really looking forward to that. And as for eyes, Chantecaille was kind enough in sending me their Mermaid Eye Color and Hematite. This is not a new product, but this is a shade that I've always wanted to try and I just never picked up. So I was just so happy that they sent this over. Really excited to try it. Love their Mermaid Eye Colors. They're great one and done eyeshadows. Another favorite thing of mine. And then I also have the Wayne Goss Edit brushes that Beautylish sent over. So we're gonna dig into those. All right, why don't we go ahead and get started. I do have my primer foundation mixture of choice, which is the Victoria Beckham primer along with the La Mer Radiant Skin Tint. So everything that I have on my face, I'll link down below in my description box along with everything that I'm playing with today. So why don't I bust these brushes open because I think I can start using them. Oh, look how nicely they packaged them up. I love this polka dot tissue paper. All right, there are 8 brushes. 8 brushes? 1, 2, can I count? 7 brushes, sorry. 7 brushes in this set. Oh, these are so beautiful. They remind me of his artist collection. So I've got, looks like 3 face brushes and 3 eye brushes, and then one that acts maybe like an all-purpose kind of brush. It's sort of like mid-sized. I think I'm gonna unwrap number 2 right now because I am going to use this with the Natasha Denona Puff Paint. These are all undyed goat hair, so you can use them with both cream and powder products. I think the only brush that maybe is both is number 7, and both meaning undyed goat hair and a synthetic fiber, I think. But all the information's on the Beautylish site. So here is the number 2 brush. Ooh, so soft. These are handmade in Japan. All right, so here is the shade Tan, I believe. I don't think the shade is on here, but I'm pretty sure she referred to this one as Tan. I was looking at the Natasha Denona Instagram stories to see how she applied them. So what she did was she tapped a few dots of the product. This has like a doe foot applicator. And then she went in with a brush to kind of blend it out. So that's what I plan on doing. I'm just gonna do one cheek at a time. I don't know how quickly they set. Oh, here's the info card. Yes, it is called Tan. These are $22 each. It's a new silky liquid blush serum hybrid with perfect pigmentation to achieve an easy, soft, natural flush. So I am going to start by dabbing a bit on the apples of my cheeks there. And then I'm going to take that Wang number 2 brush and just pounce that in. Oh, lovely. Oh, beautiful. Well, that was really easy to blend out. Let me go ahead and apply a little bit more. Let's see how buildable these are. Apply a little bit more here. Ooh, yeah, really buildable. Wow. That is quite lovely. It blends out really nicely. The finish of it is almost like a demi satin. It's like a very dulled kind of satin. Very pretty. Definitely buildable. And I really like that technique, dabbing a few on the cheeks and then blending out with a brush. Really nice. Okay, so that was the shade Tan. Let's try the shade Daria, which is, excuse me, which is this brighter pink shade, and this time I'm going to dab it on with the doe foot applicator and then try blending it out with my fingers and see what happens. I'm going to go in on this side, focus on the apples of my cheeks, and then blend out. That blended out really nicely also, and just as easy with the finger. So this was with the brush, and then this is with the finger. Wow, really easy to use. Oh, I'm excited for these. Really pretty. Okay, so that was Tan and then Daria. And then the last shade we have is called Bloom, which she describes as a true cherry. So let me go ahead and remove this from my cheeks and we'll go in with this one. All right, now for Bloom. I'm gonna do the same thing. Just dab it. Since this is a deeper color, I think I'm going to use a little bit less, just in case. And, oh, I have a little bit of that tan left. Let me just wipe that. I think most of it's off now. But I'm going to go in with the number 2 brush again. Ooh, what a pretty, like, cranberry, raspberry kind of shade. Or cherry, she describes it. Perfect description. Ooh, this is such a pretty shade. I picture this with like a deep berry lip. So pretty. All right, and just so you know, there is 7 milliliters of product in each puff paint, cruelty-free, paraben-free, and made in Italy. All right, so there is Bloom on the cheek. I was gonna apply to both cheeks because that was the last puff paint, but I just remembered I do have this NARS Orgasm cheek palette, which I definitely wanted to play with a bit. So I am going to remove Bloom. Very beautiful. I really like these. First impressions, big thumbs up for these Natasha Denona puff paints. I think they just blended out so easily and they look so diffused, like instantaneously. All right, so let me remove this and then we'll jump into the NARS Orgasm palette. So I am filming this on Memorial Day. I hope my fellow Americans had a lovely long weekend. In fact, I think it's a bank holiday in the UK as well. So I hope you guys had a long weekend, a lovely long weekend as well. All right, I'm going to apply some powder, mainly because I want to try this number 1 Wang brush. So this is, let me hold it up next to the number 2 brush. So it is the largest brush out of the set. And it has a little bit of a pointier edge there. And the number 2 has this really nice dome top. So I've got my Tatcha Silk Powder. Is that what it's called? The Silk Powder, yeah. I've got the Tatcha Silk Powder. It's their loose powder. And just going to apply a little bit to my cheek area just so the NARS Orgasm products will kind of glide over my cheeks easily. Wow, this brush is super soft. All right, here is, wow, that's very reflective. Here's the NARS Orgasm cheek palette. There are 6 products in here, And aren't they just stunning? Absolutely stunning. So this one, bottom center shade, is Orgasm, but it already looks different to me, again, because this Baked Gelée formula, it is going to be a little bit different. I'm really, really excited. So here are some swatches of the shades. I went from left to right on the top row and then left to right on the bottom row. So the first shade is called Turtle Bay. Then we have Naples, Mandalay, Montezuma, Orgasm, and Zuma. Oh, and the full name of this palette is Orgasm on the Beach. That's the full name of this palette. There is a really nice large mirror on the inside, really lovely. So this Mandalay shade looks like a bronzer shade. It looks like it's gonna be a little bit too deep for me, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna use my Refer 22 brush. I like these big kind of dense brushes for Baked Gelée products because it's just easier to pick up. This brush is a little bit big for these pans, so I'm kind of maneuvering the pan and the brush here. So there's the shade. It actually looks a lot more red on my brush. Let's see what happens. Ooh, nice. It's like a bronze with that red undertone that I really, really like. It gives you that kind of sun-kissed, just short of being sunburnt kind of look. Okay, so far so good, and I am definitely loving this formula. You know what this formula reminds me of? That Banque de Sable trio of highlights that they came out with, and it was limited edition. I don't know why it's limited edition. That should just be part of their permanent collection. Gorgeous, gorgeous highlights, and the formula in here really reminds me of that. I'm so happy, so, so happy. All right, so there's Mandalay applied. Nice. Definitely has a very strong red undertone. If you're into that, you will like this bronzer. All right, let's move on to one of the blushes. I really want to try the Orgasm again because I'm not the biggest fan of Orgasm. It's never really just like looked right on my skin tone. So I am hoping that this version of it will be a little bit better. I do want to use the Wang number 2 brush. So I'm going to take one of these quick cleaners here and wash off the brush. All right, from that light wash, not a lot of shed, no shedding in fact. All the hairs are still there. I'm waiting to see if any kind of come up. Nope. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into Orgasm here. Yeah, this Orgasm looks more pink to me instead of that peach that it usually is. Okay, I do like this Orgasm a little bit more than the powder version. And I think because it's more pink and less peach. All right, not bad. God, this formula is so good. It's so, so good. Oh, I love it. All right, let's dig into these highlights. I think I'm definitely gonna go for Turtle Bay, which is the lightest one over here. Naples, I think would work on my skin tone too. It's just a little bit deeper, but I'm gonna go for this one today. I've got this Wang number 3 brush. I think this brush maybe is going to be a little bit too light and airy for this Baked Gelée formula. So I think I'm gonna go in with my mini cheek brush from Sonia G. I've been using this one for highlight lately, and I really love it. All right, so I'm gonna go into Turtle Bay. And wow, there's already quite a bit of sheen from that Orgasm blush. I'm just gonna lay it on. I'm gonna lay it on real thick here. Wow. Yeah, that just really amped it up. Let me apply it maybe down my nose. It's hard to see over this Orgasm. It's just making it brighter, pretty much. Maybe put some here. There, I think you can see it on my nose. Wow. Yeah, that's a really blinding highlight. I look like one of those lifeguards with like zinc down my nose. Wow. Okay, well that is the NARS Orgasm on the Beach cheek palette. I love this formula, and so far I'm loving it. The 3 shades I've tried are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I just love the way this formula applies. Gorgeous. If you are a Baked Gelée fan, you're gonna love this palette. Okay, moving on. Let's see, I've got a lot of lip products. I've got this one eye product, but I don't have any brows. So let me do that, and then we'll come back and put on this Hematite Mermaid Eye Color from Chantecaille. All right, here is that Chantecaille Hematite Mermaid Eye Color. So, so beautiful. I'm gonna try the Wang number 6 brush. Normally I would go for something just a little bit denser for an eyeshadow like this, but I'm gonna give this a try, see what happens. So I'm just going to kind of run the brush. Oh, actually plenty of it is being picked up. Okay, and I'm going to sweep across the lid here. Oh, I knew it. You know, when I opened up this shade, I knew this was going to be one of those makeup products that, like, why didn't I try this sooner? Right, it's blending out to like a warm kind of purpley shade. I guess I'm doing a light smoky eye today. All right, there's the hematite. Oh, so pretty. I love this like gray purple shade. It just blends out so beautifully. So I'm just gonna pick up some on the very tip of this brush and drag it along my lower lash line here. All right, well, I was proven wrong. This brush is great for the Chantecaille Mermaid eye color. Oh, and this hematite shade. This could be one of my new favorites. One of my new favorite one and done shadows. Oof. All right, let me go ahead and apply some mascara and then we will get to all of the lip swatching. All right, let's start with these Glossier Ultra Lips. Ultra Lip Hydrating Shine and Color. So I got 3 shades. First one is Lucite. This is a pretty baby pink. And then Villa, which looks like a very neutral pinky peach. And then lastly, I got Trench, which looks like a warm brown. So why don't I start with Lucite, which is the light pink here. Very nice starting. Ooh, and it left such a nice like milkiness on my lips. It's very mod. I feel like all of a sudden my look looks very mod. Very soft, very, very moisturizing. There are a lot of different oils in here, like jojoba seed oil, metafoam seed oil, watermelon seed oil, shea nut extract, castor seed oil. So yeah, a lot of moisturizers in here. Ooh, so that's Lucite. Let me remove this and let's try Villa. Ooh, I really like these. The texture is so nice. They're like a light balm. So they kind of stay put. They don't get too loose and too oily. Ooh, and these colors are really pretty. I really like this Villa shade. This is like a My Lips But Better kind of shade. And then last but not least is Trench, and that's the more brown shade. Oh, I love the level of pigmentation too. Just enough to kind of change the tint of your lips, but not too much. Very, very easy to put on. Oh, I love these. I don't remember how much these are, but I will have all the information down below in my description box if you're interested. But these are wonderful. Wow, and I know they have a lot more shades than just these 3. I think they maybe have 6 or 8 shades. I may look into getting some of the other ones because this is nice. This formula is really, really nice. All right, Glossier, I'm really impressed. The first lips that they came out with, I can't even remember the name of them. I was not a fan. They felt, they kind of dragged. They didn't feel that great on my lips. So yeah, I just was not a fan of those. I decluttered the two or three that I got. So wow, I'm really, really loving these. All right, so Credo Beauty also sent me the lip brush. Let me pull that out. So here's the lip brush. It's flat, synthetic haired brush. Very, very, very firm. And here is another look at the lip suede. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the shades from top to bottom. And when I look at this, I feel like they are meant to be mixed, but I do want to try them. I don't know, I just kind of want to play around. So I'm going to start with this nude shade, the second one down. I'm going to use the brush. Oh, interesting. This just kind of adds like that milkiness to my lips that I actually really, really like. It just kind of cools it down. My natural lip color just kind of cools it down. Okay, so that is that nude shade all by itself. Just a very light layer. I just kind of wanted to get a feel for it. I'm going to go ahead and layer this lighter pink on top. Very similar effect, just even cooler in tone. It's kind of like the Lucite Glossier. It kind of gave me those mod lips. I feel like that's what this light pink is giving me. All right, now we have the two deeper shades. I'm gonna go into the one on the bottom here. This looks like a cool toned, like mauvey shade. I'm gonna try my finger here. I feel like I can get more product with my finger. Oh, wow. I think these shades are a lot more sheer when you apply them versus what you see in the pan. It's a little bit different from the original lip suede. The reds were pretty true, I felt like, from what I saw in the pan to like when I applied them. These are really, really moisturizing too. All right, so that is the bottom shade all over my lips. Wow, it's beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay, now I think I'm just gonna go ahead and layer this deeper shade on top. Oh, I love that these are so like gently pigmented. Wow, beautiful. I love, love, love this lip suede. I knew I was going to. I mean, I love the original, and for her to have come out with nudes, I was like, yes. Wow, so perfect for me. I love, love, love these kinds of lip colors, as you guys know. Ah, such great, great products. Again, such great products today for this trying new makeup. And you know what I just realized? I forgot to use the Gucci eyeliner. So let's do that now because I didn't actually put any eyeliner on. We can just add this right on top. So this is the shade number 3, Chocolat, and this is a long-lasting kohl liner. So it comes like this, and then you turn the top and you can raise and lower the liner. So I'm going to just tightline. That applied very easily. I'm a big fan of kohl liners versus gel liners. I know people love gel liners because they stay put, but they just feel so thick that I feel like I can feel the liner on my lids, and I can't stand that. So I'm just a big fan of kohl liners. For me, they stay put, especially when I tightline and when I waterline. For me personally, they stay put, and they don't feel as thick as like a gel liner. So I'm gonna try and add this to my lower waterline here. Yeah, it's applying really easily. All right, well, so far so good. I mean, it's only been about 2 minutes, but so far so good. It applied to my upper and lower waterline really easily. It's not smudging yet, so that's good. I'll leave a pinned comment down below updating you on this makeup look and how it wore. I'm just trying to think of my day. Yeah, I'm just gonna be kind of working around the house. I'm probably gonna be moving some stuff in and out of the garage, so it'll be a good day for a wear test. So I'll leave a pinned comment letting you know how everything wore down below. But I do have one last thing. I got a new fragrance sent to me from Fragrance Du Bois, and this is their Cannabis Blue fragrance. They sent me like a discovery set, you know, like a whole bunch of tester samples of their fragrances. And this one really stood out to me. I was really excited to try a large size of this. So Cannabis Blue. So here's the box that it comes in. Lovely. And this is 100 milliliter bottle. And oh wow, the front here opens up and there is the Fragrance Du Bois logo. And here is the box. Oh wow, it's like jewelry. It's like a jewelry box. Here is the Cannabis Blue. Oh wow, and you can lift this whole thing out. Let me do that. I can lift this whole thing out. There's 2 like satin ribbons here, and then you can use this box for whatever you want. I'm gonna leave the perfume in here. Okay, so Cannabis Blue, it was launched in 2020, so this is fairly new. Let's see, so the top notes: grapefruit, eucalyptus, cardamom, alemi resin, and citron pepper. Middle notes: cannabis, nutmeg, sage. Base notes: oud, gaiac wood, probably mispronouncing that, cedar, and patchouli. Oh, no wonder I liked it. Grapefruit was one of the top notes, which you guys know I love. Ooh, I just noticed these like black crystals around the top here. Wow, this is gorgeous. Born in nature, crafted in France, an original perfume by Fragrance Du Bois. All right, let's give this a little spritz here. I really smell a lot of the top and the middle notes. I really don't get a lot of the oud just yet. I wonder if that's gonna come out as I wear it. That's usually what happens, at least for me. It's usually what happens as the day goes on. It's like the top notes dissipate, the middle notes dissipate, and then I'm left with like the heavier base notes. But again, I will leave a pinned comment down below letting you know how everything wore, including this fragrance. But this is lovely. Wow. Thank you, Fragrance Dubois, for sending this over. This is very nice. And again, a very different fragrance for me. Oh, it's so interesting. I feel like I smell the eucalyptus, so it smells really fresh, like the spa. And then I kind of start to smell like a little bit of the pepper, the nutmeg, so it starts to smell kind of spicy. It's so interesting. Anyway, that is my trying new makeup for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am loving everything so far. I feel like a broken record. I've been saying that for a lot of my recent trying new makeup videos, but I've been having really the best luck. I think everything I tried today has really worked out well. I love these puff paints from Natasha Denona. Those just blended out like a dream. This NARS Orgasm palette is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. These Glossier lip balms, tinted lip balms basically, are wonderful. This is amazing. This Chantecaille Hematite is so beautiful. Wow, I couldn't be more pleased. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.